His re-election to the United Nations Human Rights Council is an indication of the world's continued confidence in the country's commitment to human rights. That's according to South Africa's UN envoy, speaking moments after the country was re-elected for a successive three-year term to the Geneva-based human rights body. Running on a clean slate, 4 African countries, including Rwanda, Tunisia and Egypt, were elected, while Russia received the fewest number of votes in the East European slate, losing out to both Croatia and Hungary.
Countries required a simple majority of 97 votes out of 193 to meet the threshold for this election.
Number of votes obtained by each member state: Tunisia 189, South Africa 178, Rwanda 176, Egypt 173.
A decision welcomed by the country's ambassador under some pressure after the earlier withdrawal from the ICC.
This is an indication that the world have confidence in South Africa, commitment to human rights. But this goes to our government, our parliament, civil society, media, NGOs, to all South Africans. It has proved that South Africans collectively, we are dedicated to human rights issues. I think we have been vindicated, 178 countries, just after we've been discussing a question of ICC. I think it's a very good news for us, but it's our commitment, it's our record.
The Asia-Pacific group had a clean slate, ensuring China, Iraq, Japan and Saudi Arabia's election. Guatemala fell to Brazil and Cuba in the Latin American group, while the United States and the United Kingdom were confirmed on their clean slate for the Western group. Russia will be the other headline from this vote, falling short to Hungary and Croatia in a competitive Eastern European group. Human Rights Watch had raised concerns, particularly about Russia and Saudi Arabia's candidacy.
10 years after the creation of the Human Rights Council, which is the successor to the failed Human Rights Commission, we've seen some of the same problems crop up. One of the main ones is the fact that some of the worst human rights abusers in the world are running for election, and they easily get in. 2 of the countries that we're most concerned about are Saudi Arabia and Russia. Both of them are involved in atrocity crimes. Saudi Arabia in Yemen with the coalition that it's leading, and Russia in Syria.
Ambassador Machila believes countries with questionable human rights records benefit from a seat on the council.
Part of the UN, even coming to the UN's human rights, is to help that particular country to assume certain obligations, and it's better if the country is inside the human rights to assume the obligations. Secondly, is the view that nothing is permanent. The society evolves, countries will learn, and gradually they will begin to incorporate human rights, democracy in their own systems. It's a learning thing to be in the UN human rights system.
Meeting is adjourned.
The terms of the 14 newly elected members commence on January 1st through the end of 2019. Shervin Briceby's SABC News, New York.